That's who's stealing our vegetables, Jana. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I promised all you guys out there, all my viewers, that I was going to do a vegetable garden update. So I'm going to take you through the garden, show you the progress inside my garden and everything. Some plants aren't there no more, but a lot of them are still there. We had wonderful vegetables for a whole month, but my mom's been in the hospital, so I haven't got a chance to do a garden update when all the vegetables were in harvest, when I was picking them all and everything like that. So as you can see right behind me, we'll be starting off with the tomatoes, so follow me. We're looking at the famous celebrity tomatoes. There's 3 right here, 1, 2, 3. So here's the bottom of the cage, as you guys can see right there. The ground's really nice and wet because it really is hot here in the summer months. As you can see, we got a bunch of tomatoes on here, a bunch of different green ones and some yellow ones, and these are all red tomatoes, by the way, too. And here's our other plant right here. But today, these are the tomatoes that I picked today. And the yellow things are the yellow lemon cucumbers. So these are big sized tomatoes, as you can see. They're the whole size of my hand. You know, they're 3 to 4 inches in diameter. You either gotta grow big or you gotta go home. Like, look at this tomato plant here. Let me back up so you can get a full view of it. Check out my flag in the meantime. That's for our son. He's in the Marines. So here's the top of this tomato plant. Okay, it's like over 5 feet tall. It's taller than my wife. Look at this. We'll go all the way down. So that's a 5 foot tall tomato plant. Let's zoom out a little so you guys can get a better look on that guy and everything. And it's got all kinds of tomatoes growing in it right now, left and right. You see tomatoes every which way. Here, what we're looking at right now is going to be a cherry tomato plant. This is basically for salads, and this decoration's on a plate, like when you cook a nice steak for someone or whatever. You can put all these little cherry tomatoes. There's a bunch in here. We'll get in there right now. See? They'll get no bigger than that, guys, right there. Those cherry tomatoes. So let's look at the cucumber plants right now. We're looking at cucumber plants right here. So we got a bunch of different cucumbers in here. We got green cucumbers, which are right in there. Some of them are just starting to come out of their flowers right now, as you can see. And then looking inside here, these are all on tomato cages. I like keeping them off the ground, that way they don't get all muddy and dirty, and they're easier to pick that way. So that's what the lemon cucumbers look. They grow about 3 inches in diameter, sometimes 4. Like this one's a big one right here. See, you can see that. So that's the lemon cucumbers and the green cucumbers. And then right now what we're looking at is King Kong size Mammoth sunflowers, and also these are going to be the multi-headed sunflowers. These things, some of them were like probably 15 feet, to tell you the truth. Like I said, my mom's in the hospital, so I've been cutting a lot of these off for her and bringing them to her hospital bed and everything. But these are growing pretty good. I usually stake them up. I didn't have time to stake them up this year, as you can see. So moving on over here, we got some Italian peppers inside here, which are growing pretty big. There's a big guy right there, as you can see. That one's almost ready to pick, so is this one. And there's quite a few in here, actually. Just got to look around a little. And then my wife grew some of these, which are, I forget if they're the jalapenos or what are they. No, not jalapenos. But they're some kind of pepper. Italian pepper, that's what they were. Okay. And then right here we're looking at some Mammoth sunflowers. These things are massive. Look at the heads on these. You know, some are like 10, 12 inches in diameter. But they're 13 feet tall, 15 feet tall. A bunch of bamboo right here. Tons of bamboo and tons of plants out this way. But let me show you this other one massive sunflower right here. The top of this sunflower head right here. Look at that. And let me show you the height on that right now. So look at the height on this. It's just incredible. The stalk is just thicker than can be, but this one is over 15 feet tall right here. So that's the other side of it, and to the root system down here. Nice wet ground, like I said, because you got to keep these plants nice and cool in a hot climate. Here's all our corn and everything. Our corn is 8 feet tall right here as well. So I got quite a few corn plants. You can always freeze it, you know, for later months. But right now what I want to do is I want to pick some corn. So this looks like a pretty good sized ear right here, as you guys can see on the plant. Let me break this off. What you just want to do is pull it straight down, then twist it a couple times, and they come right off. Now, looking at this corn right here, let's see how well it grew and everything. I'm sure it was a perfect harvest, because the rest of them have been really delicious with all the barbecue meals we have been cooking lately. So this is the size of the corn. That one's a fairly nice one. As you can see, it's got solid kernels all the way through it and everything. So you know you grew some really beautiful corn and harvested some awesome white corn right there. Check that bad boy out. So I'm gonna pick another one for me and my wife. So we got one for dinner tonight for each of us. I'll show you this corn as well. This one's like really nice and big. As you can see, look at that. Beautiful corn. Now look at all that. It's just perfect. You know, you just tear these off later. You can barbecue them, boil them, what have you. So we got two beautiful pieces of corn right here. It's looking really good. What we're looking at right now is a peach tree. We've had this peach tree for about 8 years. It's not big yet, but it will be big soon. We did get quite a few peaches off of it. There's still a few of them on there right now. This grape plant this year, I put it on bamboo and everything. This made it like a privacy type of fence. So when Jana and I sit behind the fire pit, it just looks nice in the background and everything. But it turned out really awesome. We got lots of grapes, as you guys can see right there. There's some of the last of them. A lot of them I gave away to people that I know that make wines and stuff, so they can enjoy them, you know, because I would not be doing nothing with them because they got lots of seeds. Here I hollowed out a log right here, as you can see, and I planted this sunflower in it, and it's just about to bloom pretty quick here, you know, like give it a couple more days and this thing will be bloomed. So we'll be getting tomatoes like till the end of August and everything. Huge sized tomatoes. I mean, these things are massive. Every tomato I got so far. The lemon cucumbers, those will be getting bigger in about another 2 weeks from now, but this is what they look like so far. These are the ones on the bottom that usually don't grow as big. The ones on the top, after you feather out all the leaves and stuff so they get more sun, those ones will be massive. They'll be huge. They'll be 2 of these almost, you know, approximately. But we got tons of different flowers out here. Most of our flowers have died off and all that, so I didn't get a chance to show you that, but we have a garden every year. If you got any questions or anything, feel free to contact me through a PM or just drop a comment down below. I want to appreciate you guys for stopping by and checking out the garden. Happy growing to all you guys that grow vegetables. Peace out, Justin.